The Chickadee Jar Jar dude. What is good, YouTube? We are live on both YouTube and Facebook. Once again with Overtime Sports Talk. Yes, I missed you in the morning, but if you follow Mr. Black on Facebook, you saw him spit out some quick shit, which was awesome. I was able to get in there on a comment and say what's up to my boy while he was doing his thing. Mr. Black, how you doing, my boy?
It's a lovely day, well, evening here in sunny, well, not even sunny. What happened today? Oh, yeah, it rained here in Orlando, Florida. And I just have one thing to say on my YouTube video side, sir. Mr. Sin, you're late. If you look at my overlay. But other than that.
It's like that? Hold on. I've been sitting here for 15 motherfucking minutes, and your ass like, I gotta get my timing. Hold on. I gotta go get this. Hold on. I gotta go get this. I'll be right back. So, I'm not late tonight. I just didn't show up. I pulled a Justin Timberlake this morning, okay?
Better late than never, but never late is better. Oh, yeah. I didn't tell myself that.
This morning I was actually never late, so that was better.
That's true. That's very true. So, welcome to Sinful Black Entertainment. You joined us here once again. This is the OvaTyme Sports Show. How was your day, sir? Was it everything that you could have ever asked for?
If it was everything I could have asked for, I would have been home with my PS4 controller in my hand, like it is right now, half asleep instead of working. So, no, it was not.
All right, well, I'm sorry to hear that, sir. That sounds kind of depressing. My day didn't go any better, so I guess that there's that. But, hey, I have cool people that I work with, so I was entertained enough. It's always fun. So, without further ado, we know we have a lot of things to talk about.
You know what? I can't do it. Hold on. I am very disappointed. I tried to do it with a different song. I can't do it. Okay. Yes, we have a lot to talk about tonight. It's an hour-long show tonight.
Yes, it's going to get very interesting. We got plenty of things to talk about. We decided that we have a couple playoff previews that we're just going to stack on top of each other like the biggest Big Mac ever. So let's get right to it. Preview, ladies and gentlemen. We have a couple things on deck. First game that we need to talk about. Of course, I know my boy Big Sin's going to love talking about this.
Hold on. Oh, what's that?
Yes, I know he's going to love talking about that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to talk about the Patriots and the Titans. You know what's really interesting about the Patriots and the Titans? You know what's interesting about the AFC as a whole? There's a lot of shit talking going down in the AFC. I don't know if you heard. There's been a lot of hot takes today. You had one hot take where one of the cornerbacks for the Titans says that we're going to turn Tom Brady into Blake Bortles. And then, if that wasn't entertaining enough, we had a Steelers cornerback say something along the lines of that we're going to stomp out the Jags and Tom Brady. And we're going to he said he's going to make Blake Bortles his bitch. Is basically the gist of what he said.
Well, you want to know what I think is the funniest part of all of this?
What?
All these teams got the Patriots' name in their mouths, but what are the Patriots saying?
Nothing, really. Nada, which is not a damn thing. Which that tells you a lot about.
That's that old expression. That's that old expression. Talk is cheap.
Keep my name out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth. If you're talking that shit, keep my name out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth. Keep my name out your mouth.
I don't think our viewers are ready for Stevie Stone.
They might be.
But just in case, right before this NFL preview is done with, I'm actually going to I'm going to have that track playing just because I want to hear it. Anyway, let's talk about this Patriots-Titans game. What odds do you give the Tennessee Titans of defeating the New England Patriots on Saturday evening?
The same odds I gave myself on scoring on prom night. None.
But you're supposed to score on prom night.
Well, I mean, there was this guy and there was this chick, and the guy chose that chick over me. I mean, or the chick chose that guy over me.
The guy chose the chick over you?
Wait a minute.
Are you trying to tell me something? Are you trying to tell me something?
Well, actually, it's funny that you say that because no, I'm not trying to tell you that. However, I did have an interesting situation that we've ever talked about as friends one time where I did have a friend choose to flirt with a chick and choose to stick up for the chick over sticking up for his friend. That's another story altogether. I'm not going to put the guy's name on blast. Robert Peveroff. Oh, this must be something. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Fucker.
Yeah. So here you go. So real quick, I want to talk about something. The Cleveland Browns fans 0-16 parade raised $17,000 in donations for a food bank, and 70,000 meals will be provided as a result.
52 of those players, 52 of the people receiving those are actually Cleveland Browns players.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. We said the Steelers' Mike Mitchell looks past the Jaguars and guarantees a playoff win over the Patriots. And then the Titans' Kevin Byard wants to make Tom Brady look like Blake Bortles. That was the statements that were made today.
You want to know why that can't happen?
Why?
Because Blake Bortles is faster than Tom Brady.
This is true. I mean,
Blake Bortles had more rushing yards than he had passing yards in that game against Buffalo.
Yes, he did.
That's something Tom Brady has never done.
That's true. That's true. Ooh, I'm covering up the camera. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is all true. These are all factual statements. However,
so you know what the Patriots should be saying right now?
Just be saying right now, sir.
Have you seen James Harrison's Patriots workout video?
Yes, I have. I saw it today. People are gonna die in Tennessee. What they don't realize is when they added James Harrison, he was basically the freshest body. He's the freshest defensive body on the field in the entire playoffs. You think about this for a second. He only played 6 snaps the entire season before he went to the Patriots.
Before playing 10 snaps with that game, the last game for New England. Once again, thank you, Pittsburgh, for the fresh body.
So,
you know who gets this week? Who gets this week's Patriots Player of the Week? The Pittsburgh Steelers.
Who?
Sorry, Tom.
Savage.
Sorry, Tom.
I have no idea. I'm trying to sit here and contemplate because we talk about what are going to be the keys to success for Tennessee to be able to beat New England Patriots. We talk about this. We talk about the keys to success, and just like my friend at work, I can't find those keys. I can't find those keys at all.
The last time the Tennessee Titans played the New England Patriots just so happened to be Marcus Mariota's last game of 2015 because he broke his leg in that game.
Yes. I mean, the offense is very simple to figure out. Marcus Mariota does have limitations, and I think people don't realize that. I know a lot of Tennessee fans want to be like, oh, we got a shot. I want to keep it 125% with you. You have no shot in beating the New England Patriots. This is literally one we know we hold off our predictions until Friday. Guess what? I'm not holding off my predictions till Friday. I have a song for the Tennessee Titans fans, so keep talking. Well, it's basically like this. There's nobody on defense that's going to be able to keep up Josh McDaniels' offense. There's nobody on the Titans offense that's going to stop James Harrison from raping a young quarterback. There's nothing on special teams that's going to stop the New England Patriots for basically assuming their will on them. The only way.
I wonder if people remember that Matthew Slater, the captain of the special teams, just set the NFL record for starting Pro Bowl starts for special teams.
I'll tell you that was he actually what was the name? Steve Tasker had the record holder, and he's no longer the case. There's no way I see the Tennessee Titans beating the New England Patriots. If the Tennessee Titans beat the New England Patriots, the only person that would have cost them that game is Tom Brady. That's going to be dead on. That's dead honest.
So to you Titans fans, I dedicate this one for you. Okay, I want you to listen very closely. These lyrics come from my heart. Okay, mine. You ready?
Sure, go ahead, sir.
No chance.
This fool said no chance in hell. Oh, boy.
Now, if you don't know what that song is, that is the chairman of the WWE's theme song, No Chance in Hell.
Yep. Basically, that's exactly what they got is no chance in hell to win in this game.
So,
it's not happening.
In other words, for Vince McMahon, Tennessee, you're eliminated.
That's special. Makes me want to cry.
That hurt my throat.
Anyways, so now we have to talk about the Jags-Steelers game. And perhaps the most intriguing matchup on this slate, only because the Jaguars have beaten the Steelers in the regular season. But
33-9.
But more interesting than that, the Jaguars in the season series, like in all time, the Jaguars have a winning record against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, sorry.
That means Mark Brunell.
That was inappropriate, uncalled for.
So here we go. So quarterbacks that have a victory over the Pittsburgh Steelers include Mark Brunell, Byron Leftwich, David Gerard, Blaine Gabbert, Chad Henne, and now Blake Bortles. No, I forgot one.
Not to laugh.
Berline. Sorry.
Steve Berline?
Steve Berline.
Hey, Pittsburgh, log off now. Don't even show up.
All those quarterbacks have victories over the Pittsburgh Steelers from the older era to the modern era. The
modern day Maharaja.
As a matter of fact, I'll get you the season series record.
You just want me to laugh at these motherfuckers, don't you?
Yep. Jags versus Steelers all-time record. All right. So the all-time record for the Steelers over the Jags. The Jaguars have the Steelers 11-10. This was before. No more times has happened since then. Hold on. Head to head, Jaguars versus Steelers. Sorry, we got to keep the stats correct. That one was from 2014. No, this one was from 2012. No, what the hell? Series records: Jacksonville versus somebody. All right, hold on. Oh, so here's something for you. The Jaguars are 13-11 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. They won. Oh no, wait, let me see. So before the Pittsburgh Steelers, it took the Pittsburgh Steelers 3 in a row from 2008, 2011, and 2014 just to even the series. And then the Jaguars won the last 2.
You want to know what the Jaguars this year have in common with the Jaguars' victories over the Steelers early in their franchise history?
What's that, sir?
Tom Coughlin.
True. Tom Coughlin's back in as executive for Jacksonville, right? That's the statement that I heard.
Yeah, Tom Coughlin has been there all year, which is why this Jacksonville team was so fucking good and why the Giants were so fucking bad.
Yeah. So, also, an interesting territory, sir, is that the Jacksonville Jaguars, the last time the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Pittsburgh Steelers played in the playoffs, the Jacksonville Jaguars won 31-29.
Yes, and they went on to the AFC Championship game to play the New England Patriots.
Yes.
Irony? I don't think so.
Hey, history is on the side of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Okay, so earlier this season when the Jacksonville Jaguars played the Pittsburgh Steelers, Ben Roethlisberger threw not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 interceptions. And he also contemplated retirement after the game.
Bruh. Gotta be like that. Bruh. This is... I can't believe we're actually discussing the Jaguars possibly beating the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You want to know what the issue is?
What's the issue?
Everybody is so quick to jump on what they've seen last. If you actually paid attention to the season, when the Jacksonville Jaguars had a bad week, they bounced back the next week even harder.
Yeah. Yes.
And that young man who's going to be covering Mr. Torn Calf, Antonio Brown, what's that quarterback's name? Just got named to the Pro Bowl this year.
Was it Ramsey, right?
Yes. Ramsey does not give a flying fuck who you are. He is going to get in your face, and Antonio Brown's going to be in for a long day.
Oh, here's a quote from Jalen Ramsey, too. If I was Ben Roethlisberger, I'd be afraid of us, too. Oh.
You know what he did after he made that quote?
What?
He started to do this. Then he goes, oh, wait, dabbing's for losers. Never mind.
Oh. Bruh. I told you that.
You missed me. You missed me this morning, didn't you?
Yes, I did, sir. Yes, I did. Bruh. I'll be looking at Pittsburgh Steelers fans like, when they lose, I want this to be the page. I'm going to be on their page like this.
Starting Facebook live chats on their wall just to be like. Huh. But real talk, I hope Pittsburgh wins just so we could break their little fans' hearts in an AFC Championship game again.
No, I hope the Jacksonville Jaguars win because it'll be the most. You have the storybook Jaguars against the juggernaut New England Patriots, and then have Bill Belichick just stomp his foot right on the throat of Blake Bortles like it was nothing. Like, you little ant, you don't belong in my league.
You gotta be like,
you think this is?
You gotta be like this. Hey, James Harrison, come here. Fresh meat.
Look at
that. because Pittsburgh didn't let you play in the game against Jacksonville. So you didn't get to smell Blake Bortles' fear when you chased him. You ready to get him, boy?
Bruh, it's going to be an interesting game. I want to see what the response is. That Jaguars defense is no joke. People have learned the hard way.
That Jaguars defense can carry them through this game.
Yeah. Yeah, it has before. It did last time.
Everybody talks about the killer bees. The last killer bees I had any respect for were B. Brian Brunzell and Jumping Jim Brunzell. Okay.
Oh, here's another funny stat. So when the Jaguars beat the Steelers 30-9, Blake Bortles only had 87 yards passing.
But Leonard Fournette had like 186 yards rushing.
And there's a statement. Blake Bortles says he hopes to pass less against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
But I want to keep with the narrative. I want everyone who's watching this to realize the New England Patriots are the only ones not talking shit right now.
No, not at all. They're just like, we just came to win. I mean, that's
the Patriots are like, this is what we got to go through to get our 6th championship. Great.
Yep. Pretty much. I mean,
so we'll get with the final predictions on Friday for all the games.
Yeah, we definitely will. This is interesting, bro. Like, I don't even know. I gotta take my glasses off this for a second because I really got to speak to y'all, me and you. These playoffs. We're being blessed with these NFL playoffs right now. If you're a football fan, I want you to know that these playoffs have been awesome only because we've not only seen 2 upsets in the first round of the playoffs, but we're going to see some really, really good defensive matchups. Like, this matchup is legit. Like, you have no idea. Like, if you're a football fan, for real, like, I love it. It's hands down. Hands fucking down.
If you're a Browns fan, in 10 years, you might be able to look forward to doing this.
Oh, I got to be a savage. Thank you for being a savage, sir. It never fails. Never fails you. Thank you. Thank you. My co-host.
Well, if they watched last night's video, I was even worse last night. So okay.
Yeah, I know.
So for the first time on Overtime Sports, we are actually going to talk a little bit of baseball. Because baseball is coming up in 100 days. I am going to give a rundown of the top 10 teams going into 2018. And I want Mr. Black over there to tell me what he thinks of these teams. Okay?
Yeah, I want you to tell me because you know me in baseball, I only care about one team in baseball. That is my San Francisco Giants. Well, no, 2 teams. My San Francisco Giants and my Oakland Athletics. That's the only 2 teams I care about in baseball. As long as they're doing good, I'm fine. But all right. Mr. Sin, let us know what the deal is.
All right, here are the top 10 teams to look for in 2018.
All right, let's go.
Number 10, we have the Colorado Rockies, who finished last year at 87-75, and they lost in the National League wildcard game.
Is weed still legal in Colorado?
Yes.
They're not making it anywhere. Next,
we got the Minnesota Twins, 85-77, also lost in the AL wildcard game.
Twins are actually a really, really decent team. I have some friends in Minnesota that tell me that they love going to Twins games. So I like that. I can dig that. All right, go ahead. Come on.
All right. Next, we got the Boston Red Sox. Every year, this team seems to be in contention. In the last few years, they have faltered.
Red Sox. The Red Sox are a weird case, and I'll tell you why the Red Sox are a weird case. Because I think, just like you said, they seem to just be there. They seem to be hanging around. They're like a barnacle. They're hanging around. They're hanging around. They're hanging around. If they hang around long enough, they just might put a hole through your boat.
Next.
It's true. Either they keep hanging and they put the hole through the boat, or they just fall off and then fall to the bottom of the sea. So that's the Boston Red Sox for you.
Next up, we have the Arizona Diamondbacks.
All right, the Diamondbacks. They're a weird case too because I haven't really heard much for them since Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling retired. So what's up with that? I don't know. My bad. I'm sorry.
They actually last year they lost in the National League Divisional Series.
That's true. I did hear about that. So good job, Arizona, making it to the playoffs.
So next we have the World Series champions from 2 years ago, breaking the curse, the Chicago Cubs.
Oh, the Cubbies. I'm glad they got their championships. Now we can wait another 100 years before they win another one. So I ain't wrong.
No, you are not. Next, we have the team that has always picked to win the World Series at the beginning of the season, but always seems to fail. The Washington Nationals.
What is up with the Washington Nationals? Every time we get to like the three-quarter way of the season, right?
This could be Bryce Harper's last year in Washington.
Oh, it's a rubber year, so he's got to play for that big contract. Shoot. Let me make some of that baseball money. But nah, real talk, every time we talk about the Washington Nationals, we get halfway through the season, get to the All-Star break, and the Washington Nationals are the best thing since sliced bread, greatest team of all time. They're going to make a deep postseason run. Cheerio, guy. And the next thing you know, oh, we just didn't make the last seed of the playoffs.
Or we got beat by the Dodgers who can't win anything.
They can't win anything, the fucking Dodgers.
But anyway,
so
now next, I'm surprised this team is actually this slow, given their offseason additions. The New York Yankees, the new home of Giancarlo Stanton.
Where are they ranked at on this list?
They're ranked number 4. There's 3 teams ahead of them.
That's because the Yankees are trying to buy themselves a championship, and we're just going to take a little.
Always buy themselves a championship. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's the point I'm trying to say. The Yankees are trying to buy themselves another championship, and it's not going to work. Sorry, even Derek Jeter trading the entire Miami Marlins squad is not going to work. Miami, I'm sorry, it's not going to work. New York, I'm sorry. Derek Jeter.
So let's talk about. I have a conspiracy theory here. Is it coincidental that Derek Jeter buys the Florida Marlins and then sends all his best players to New York?
If you really think this is a coincidence, sir, in America, if you really think this is a coincidence, I have some beachside property in New Mexico I'd like to sell you.
Oh, hell no. No. Next, we have the Cleveland Indians, the 100-win team who lost in the ALDS to another 100-win team.
The Cleveland Indians. Nope, don't believe in the Cleveland Indians. Sorry.
Next, we have the team that seems to suffer from the Clayton Kershaw curse, the LA Dodgers.
I like the Dodgers. I really do. Cali, stand up. You know how we do. However, they're still not the best team to me. I really like them, and I have a hat. It's a nice hat. It's a nice blue hat.
He said, my dude said, I have a hat. It's a nice hat. It's a nice blue hat.
It's a nice blue hat. It's nice and it's blue. It was purchased for me. I just don't think they're gonna win. I'm sorry.
All right, and the number 1 team going into 2018 is the team who this is some weird shit though. I don't know if you heard about this story. I want to say it was 2007 or 2010.
Okay.
Sports Illustrated said about this team that they would be the 2017 World Series champions, and everybody laughed about it because of how bad they were. And who was your 2017 World Series champions?
The Houston Astros?
Yes.
I don't even think they should have won the championship that they did. I don't even know where they came from.
You know why they won the championship they did?
Why?
Because Clayton Kershaw, the joke artist.
The Houston. Oh no, we died on Facebook. There we go. No. Okay. Oh no. All right, there we go. We're back. No. So back. Clayton Kershaw really screwed up the playoffs. That was a wrap.
And a guy who's 5'4", 125 pounds was the World Series MVP.
The Houston fucking Astros. Houston needed that championship, though. They haven't won shit in a long time. Kudos, shout outs to the Houston Astros.
And we'll see baseball in 100 days. I'll try and keep everybody up to date on any transactions that happen between here and there. But real baseball coverage won't start until they hit the spring training field.
Yes, I'm actually pretty angry that no Bay Area teams, no Giants, no Athletics. Both teams were in the playoffs last year. Not this past year, but the year before.
Like 4 years ago.
Oh, No, the Giants were in the playoffs 2 years ago. In fact, they won the World Series 2 years ago.
No, it didn't happen. Anyway, next up on the docket, we have our nightly NBA roundup, which is Mr. Black's favorite time of the night.
It's the most wonderful time of the night.
Except when you're getting head and sorry.
Wow. We have children watching. Probably not. But still. He said Dillagaff. Dillagaff, sir. Dillagaff.
Yeah, really. Do I look like I give a fuck?
I mean, on some days you do.
Really? Do I?
Some days.
You are a goddamn lie.
This is true. But
you know what I got to say to that?
What?
No way, Jose. No way, Jose. No way, Jose.
All right. So this is how the NBA roundup goes, ladies and gentlemen. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games in my bank account. In my bank account. Oh, sorry. My bad. Wrong game. So the Bulls and the Knicks, I guess the Bulls decided they weren't going to tank this evening because they're actually beating the Knicks with 14 seconds left to go in overtime, 118 to 116. We have the Houston Rockets beating the Portland Trail Blazers right now with 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, 103 to 89. We have the Pelicans and the Grizzlies tied up at 89 apiece. The Bucks.
I have 91-90 Grizzlies.
We have the Bucks and the Magic. The Bucks beating the Magic 108-95 with a minute left to go in the fourth. Looks like that one's on lock, ready to roll. We have the Timberwolves on another roll.
Let's talk about these Timberwolves. These Timberwolves are on fire right now.
Yeah, Tom Thibodeau has implemented his defense-first strategy. Which that's why it's always been tough to gauge Karl Anthony Towns. But he's using his defensive first strategy. Jimmy Butler is playing like an all-star. And they're doing all of this without Jeff Teague, ladies and gentlemen. I really want to be clear.
And what's his name? Andrew Higgins?
Yeah, Anthony Wiggins, he's balling.
Damn, I totally butchered his name.
No, Andrew Wiggins. You're right. Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah.
He's balling. They're deep. They have depth too. Shabazz Muhammad with that defensive stalwart off the bench. That's doing good.
I'm going to say something that you probably never thought that you'd hear come from my mouth. I hope the Minnesota Timberwolves win the NBA championship this year just for Kevin Garnett.
Just for Kevin Garnett?
Yes. Just for Kevin Garnett.
That's special, sir. Oh.
You know I've always been a big fan of the big ticket, so fuck you.
But they're not getting past Golden State. Anyway, so
Hey. If Jaguars and Titans fans can have a chance, Minnesota has a chance. Okay, continue.
Okay, I'm about to say, like, really, nigga? All right. Anyways, the Hawks are beating on the Nuggets 56 to 49 in the top of the third. The Mavericks beat the Hornets 115-111. That is the final, ladies and gentlemen. The Heat beat the Pacers 114-106. The Jazz beating the Wizards 107-104. And finally,
just skip the next game.
Why? No, sir.
Nope.
The Pistons beat the Nets 114-80. Let's talk.
Lost by 50 fucking 4 points.
Only 34.
Hey, I say 54 and 54.
Let's take a look at what happened. What happened is my regular season MVP, Mr. Dinwiddie, did not do anything tonight, I don't think. No, this is what happened. Andre Drummond was allowed to rape the inside of the court, and he scored 22 points and grabbed 20 rebounds. Tobias Harris has 22 points, and the Detroit Pistons blew past the Brooklyn Nets 114-80 on Wednesday night. Alan Crabb had 20 points, and Rondé Hollis Jefferson had 15 points, and that tells you all you need to know. Fuck, and that was it. So now, we have one more game that's on. We have tonight. We have the Golden State Warriors. My Golden State Warriors taking on the Los Angeles Clippers in Oakland, baby. And I expect us to win by about 30. 500 points times 2. Oh, sorry. Anyways.
7,000 points? 7,000 points. Really? 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 Oh, no. Oh, no. Or
I gotta be mean. Anyway.
I be mean.
So tonight was a light, like a buttery light slate in NHL. We had the Ottawa Senators beating the Toronto Maple Leafs 4-3. Then we had the Minnesota Wild beating the Chicago Blackhawks 2-1. And that's it.
That's it?
Yes, so nobody lost the beer tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
While we're talking about the NHL, I want to talk about the snubs of the Las Vegas Golden Knights and the fucking All-Star team. So now...
Oh, yeah, I don't like that.
We have 2 Las Vegas Golden Knights who got named to the All-Star team. One was Marco-Andre Fleury, of course, even though he's been injured half the year. And one was the other cat. I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now. But let's talk about some of these notable snubs of the All-Star game. Okay. So over in Pittsburgh, Sidney Crosby got the All-Star bid instead of Kessel. Kessel leads the Pittsburgh Penguins in points and goals scored, not Sidney Crosby.
Well then.
Now, speaking of the Golden Knights, Jonathan Marchessault, who has 40 points in 38 games, did not get voted to the All-Star game.
That's sad.
Which also, the other guy who didn't get voted has his team leading 22 goals. Bill Carlson, they call him Wild Bill, did not get voted to the All-Star game.
Poor Wild Bill. I feel sorry for him.
But then, instead of Wild Bill, James Neal got voted to the All-Star game, who only has like 10 goals on the season.
That's kind of sad. That makes me almost kind of sad because it's like,
so just like the NBA All-Star game, the years Yao Ming played like 2 games in a season, and the real players are playing, the All-Star voting fans were just doing this. This is what they're doing to all those good players. In other words, if we don't know your name, we ain't voting for you.
But see, you know what's funny is that that makes me kind of upset. And I'll tell you why it makes me upset though. Like real talk, because it's been going on in the NBA All-Star game, and I don't like that. We've literally had, which
is why I just said Yao Ming played like 10 games in 5 years, were voted the starting center on 6 fucking All-Star teams.
Dude, Isaiah Thomas, the new Isaiah Thomas was voted to the All-Star game.
What? He played like 3 games.
Exactly.
You know what Isaiah Thomas was saying?
What?
Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
Isaiah Thomas got voted for the All-Star game for Ryu chopping Anthony Wiggins the other night.
Yeah, well, damn, so bad. Yeah, it was. I mean, real talk though. Like real talk. I don't know, bro. Like I was been trying to figure this shit out for so long when it comes to this damn NBA All-Star game and NHL All-Star game. I really think they need to take away this popular vote, the Twitter thing, get rid of that shit, just scrap it, throw the whole fucking thing away and start over, because it's a bunch of bullshit, bro.
Because you know, all that fucking players in the NHL and NBA who work hard at week night in and night out. You know, all they want to do is all they want to do is this. I came to play. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees. They came to play, and you won't let them play. What are they? Rudolph, the red-nosed basketball players?
Yes, Rudolph, the red-nosed basketball players. That's right. That's right. That's exactly what it came down to.
I honestly can't explain it sometimes.
Yeah, I can't explain it either. It's kind of sad, actually, if you think about it, because there's a lot of good players that keep getting snubbed, keep getting the proverbial "fuck you," as they say. And no, sir, I don't like it.
Like YouTube is being very egregious with the whole Logan Paul thing. The NHL All-Star votes are being very egregious with a guy who plays for an expansion team who has scored 40 fucking points in 38 games.
Yeah. How can you have the person that's literally like the best player in the NHL just get snubbed?
Because his name's not Sidney Crosby or the guy in Washington who'll never win a championship.
Mark Rippon?
No, Alexander Ovechkin.
Art Monk?
Yes. So anyway, with all that being said, is there anything else you would like to talk about, my friend?
Yes, there's always plenty of stuff for me to talk about, sir. But
do you want seagulls in the background?
Yes, sir. We're gonna get a little bit build up to what I need to talk about real quick.
All right, the seagulls are on their way.
Penny for your thoughts.
Penny for your thoughts.
I hate Brenda, and a bad guy hit me in the shin, and I peed all in my pants.
So a couple things that we got to talk about here. Ronda Rousey and WWE executives have met today, and each other are incredibly interested in each other. The interesting part about this is that we have a Rumble match coming up in about a week in the Royal Women's Rumble match. So that might actually be a thing. Also, the North Turner, is it North? North Turner is coming back into the coaching ranks as the offensive coordinator for the Carolina Panthers. That is interesting.
Whoa. You're telling me this motherfucker fired Mike Shula and is going to hire North Turner, who couldn't get the Chargers to the playoffs? Who were immensely talented when he was their coach. Is this what you're telling me? What you're telling me right now?
Yes, this is exactly what I'm telling you.
So Ron Rivera and the Carolina Panthers, you will be searching for a new coach in 2019.
Damn, why you gotta be like that?
Okay, back to the fun. Sorry.
Okay. The other side of this is, let's see, we got a couple more things we got to talk about. Oh, in true Laker faction, the LA Lakers have reneged on a deal with free agent Jamil Wilson. He was supposed to sign a 10-day contract. However, they were a bunch of reniggers, and they reneged on the deal. Fucking reniggers. What else is here? Let's see.
Was it waiting in the bushes?
Yes, he was waiting in the bush.
And it ripped off your dad's face?
He was, yes. So Isaiah Thomas was fined $20,000 for giving his Street Fighter final blow to Andrew Wiggins a couple nights ago. Steph Curry is out for the Clippers after slipping on the floor. That is an interesting injury. The Cavs apparently addressed their defensive woes by watching movies. I don't know how that even contemplates even playing.
They were watching Remember the Titans, which is not a basketball movie.
Not at all. Not even in the slightest, ladies and gentlemen. So, do you know why it's a slow off season in MLB?
It's a slow off season in MLB because Derek Jeter is selling everybody to the Yankees.
It's because it's also because it's Mike Trout's fault.
I seen that headline. I didn't even click it.
Well, so of course they say
why are they blaming Mike Trout?
Well, because remember the Angels offered Mike Trout at a trade line. The offers were ridiculous.
Well, Mike Trout was injured all season. That's why nobody wanted him.
No, but they offered like a bunch of stuff. These were franchise altering packages, and so they decided got Mike Trout for a stretch run, and then the Astros got Yu Darvish. Yeah, there was a bunch of fucking fuck shit that went on in the MLB, but that's okay. Fucking fuck shit in the MLB is the norm. But with that said, I guess since we're going to be closing out this little episode today, first things first, I want to thank each and every single one of you on Facebook and on YouTube. I'm talking to you, baby, for watching the Simple Black Entertainment Show. It's always a pleasure and an honor, especially when we get to do these hour-long ones when Mr. Sin happens to just not be able to make it to the show in the morning, but it's okay. You know, as I said before, he takes care of a lot of people and makes sure that they're good. He makes sure that people don't steal copper from power plants, so you get power in Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. That is a man's man. So with that said, if you like what you see and you love what we do should go ahead and do on Facebook, on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. When you hit that subscribe button, cool things that Simple Black Entertainment has to offer, including the videos for the video games, the live shows, random videos that Mr. Sin plays. Now, Facebook is just from talking to you. If you like what you see and you love what Sinful Black does for you on a daily basis, baby, what we need you to go ahead and do is hit that guy with the thumbs up, click him, go. And he turns blue, and when he turns blue, you're going to see Simple Black Entertainment all in your notifications, all getting down, all up in them. We're going to be up in them, down in them, all inside them, baby. Yeah, because you know that's how we do. We like to be deep inside your notifications. Now, Mr. Sin, while he's laying there looking like a fish, would you be able to tell us, sir, how they can follow us on YouTube and make sure that they see the latest videos that we have?
Yes, I can. First thing you got to do is suck on my chocolate salty balls. Stick them in your mouth and suck them. Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Oh, anyway. Anyway, sorry. I have no excuse for me, okay? Anyway, if you like what we do, if you like the craziness that comes from this channel, and don't believe the hype. The hype is that the people, the characters that they perceive, that you see them on YouTube. I seen this in a video the other day, and it kind of upset me. Somebody said, oh, the people that you see portraying people on YouTube, you know, they're not those people in real life. Anybody who knows me in real life knows this is me. I never fake the funk, baby.
No, not at all. We don't fake anything around here. What you see is exactly what you get. Just dialed up to maybe a 2. Maybe.
You want to know why? You want to know why?
Why?
Because we're not trying to be celebrities.
No. I mean, if it just happens to be we get a check in the mail for a few $1 million, hey, that's cool with me. I ain't tripping. But this is not what we're trying to be. We're trying to be fun. We're trying to be entertaining. We're trying to be helpful. We're trying to keep you informed of everything that goes on in sports when you just don't exactly have ESPN at your fingertips. And we know you do. However, sometimes you need somebody that might have a different opinion than the left or the right. And that's where we come in.
Read it. Read it, James.
Share your wiener love. Big Sin, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyways, like I was saying, if you see my 2 little demons right there to the left of me, right there on the bottom right, that means if there's a big red button underneath them, that means you are not subscribed to the channels. Take the fire off their asses because we're making these motherfuckers do some work This is video number 524 on this channel.
That's right. You know what that means when it's 525?
That means I'm waking up at 6:30 in the morning and doing a sports show with you.
You goddamn right.
Anyway, like Mr. Black says all the time, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you know when we're live. I think Mr. Black forgot that I actually gave him the stream key, the stream live on YouTube on OBS this morning when he just did it on Facebook. He could have actually done it from the channel, but it's okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't look at me like that. You know I love you. Who loves you, baby?
The furniture store?
That's who.
Yes, anybody in Las Vegas, they know what that's from, baby. Yes.
Anyway, so if you like what we do, like what we say, like how we act, or just want to just kind of report me for being a fucking maniac, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tell us what you think in the comments. Tell us what you think on Facebook. Right now, the Facebook views are blowing up on these videos, where the YouTube views are making their way up, so it's cool.
We're on our way there, baby. Don't worry about that.
So with that being said, when you hear the seagulls, you know it's time for overtime right here on the Sinful Black Entertainment channel. We will see you in about 11 hours for the day shift edition. We are out this bitch.
Deuces.
Hey, I found my mouse pad.